Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Monday! I hope that you guys had a lovely weekend and that you kept yourselves nice and busy. So, let's start off with our shape song. One, two, three. Circle, no sides. Oval, it's like an egg. Square, four sides. Rectangle, uneven sides. Triangle, three sides. Diamond, rhombus. Starlight, star bright. Hexagon, six sides. Pentagon, it's like a house. 3D shapes are fat, not flat. A cone is like a party hat. A sphere is like a bouncy ball. A cube is like a dice you drop. A cylinder, a can of Coke. Okay, so last week I sent you guys on a hunt. Do you remember what hunt I sent you on? Yes, I asked you to go and find shapes for me. So on Thursday, I asked you to find me some box shapes. And on Friday, I asked you to find cylinders. Remember, we have box shapes, and box shapes have, what are they called? Faces. Yes, they have faces all around. Then I asked you to go and get some cylinders. Cylinders. And some examples of cylinders that I have in my house were the cans, a Cokie, Prit, my glass. What else did you find in your house? That's so awesome. Okay. So I hope that you drew it in your books, that when we get back to school, you can show it to me. Okay. Let's get our alphabet charts ready and we are going to go through that. 1, 2, 3. A for apple, B for ball, C for cow, D for duck, E for elephant, F for fish, G for girl, H for hand, I for ice cream, J for jar, K for key, L for leaf, M for moon, N for net, O for octopus, P for pig, Q for queen, R for rug, S for strawberry, T for train, A for umbrella, V for vase, W for wheel, X for xylophone, Y for yo-yo, Z for zebra. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to point to letters on my alphabet chart, okay, and I'm going to show it on my screen, and you are going to tell me what sound it makes. You're going to tell me what sound it makes, and you are going to give me a word that starts with that letter. Okay, so if I show you this, I'm going to have it over here. What sound does that letter make? Okay, if you said K, you can give yourselves a kiss on the brain. And if you said K for kicking king, you can give yourselves 2 kisses on the brain. Okay, now give me a word that starts with K. Cool. So look on the screen and see if your word is on the screen. Okay, next word, next letter, let's go. This one here. What sound does that letter make? Okay. Did you say letter P? Good. Kiss your brains. Now give me a word that starts with that letter. Okay, well done. Now look on the screen and see if your word is anywhere on the screen. Awesome. Let's do one more. One more. What sound does this letter make? Good. You guys are such smarty pants children. Give yourselves a round of applause, a silent cheer, a pat on your back, and kiss your brain. I even gave myself 2 kisses on my brain. Okay. Now, we're going to need to practice more and more, and we are going to build our words even better than we've been doing. Okay. So, before we start, we're going to start with life skills today, but before we start, I want us to get our thinking caps. Find your thinking cap, pick it up, put it on, buckle it up, press the buttons, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, down the thing, and the other way, press the button on top, ding, press the buttons in front, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, bing. My thinking cap is working. Is your thinking cap working? Great. Okay, grab your smarty pants, put them on, do the belt. Okay, now we are amazing children. Let's say I am amazing. I'm amazing. And we are ready to do what we need to do. So for life skills, last week I didn't go through every single page with you guys. But I thought I could just touch on some of the topics that was there and we can just go through that. So one of the things that they asked us to do was work with clapping. Okay, so I'm going to clap and you are going to see if you can copy my beat. Okay, if you are in my class, you guys know that we usually sing a song that goes, the beat, the beat. The beat is in my feet. The beat, the beat, the beat is in my feet. The beat is constant. The beat is in my feet. So when we work with the beat, we walk around, we take our steps, we go the beat, and we take our steps. Okay. So a beat is constant. Constant means that it stays the same. So if I just clap like this, is that a beat? No, that's just madness because I'm going all over. But if I go, that's a beat. Even if I go, it's a beat because it is something that stays the same. I get the same thing over and over again. If you listen to music, normal songs on the radio, all those songs have a beat. So we're going to keep the beat. I'm going to clap and you're going to copy, but I'm only going to clap with my 2 fingers on my one hand, so it's not too loud for the mic. Okay, if I go, your turn. Okay, good. Let's do that again. You. Good. Now, let's snap our fingers. Can you snap your fingers? Okay. Now, even if you don't hear a sound and it sounds like, that's fine. You're still going to do the motion. Move your fingers. Move your fingers. Okay, let's go. You go. Good. Let's try again. Did you go like this? Okay, so the next part of our work talks about how we are special. So in class, we've all spoken about different things that we can do that make us special, things that we might be good at, okay? Our talents. So on the page, there are pictures of children, and the instruction says, look at the picture and tell your friend about the differences between these children. So what are they doing in the pictures? What do you think they're good at doing? Are they happy? Are they sad? And then it says, big and small. Some of us are big, some of us are small. Some of us are short and some of us are tall. Some of us can jump, some of us can sing. We all can do something well. We can all do something well. What can you do well? Okay, then at the bottom it says, tell your friends how you felt on the first day of school. So that was long ago. The first day of school was so long ago. But were you happy? Were you sad? Were you excited? Maybe you were brand new at the school and you were excited for a new school. Or maybe you were in grade R and you were excited to be in grade 1. Were you cross because you just didn't want to come to school? Or were you shy of new people and new things and seeing a new teacher? Then, at the bottom it says, draw a picture to show how you would feel if someone gave you a new toy. Wow! So how would you feel if someone gave you a new toy? So in your books or on a piece of paper, I want you to draw a picture showing how your face would be. Would it be like this? Or like this? Or like this? Show me how you would feel if someone gave you a new toy. And then you're going to write the emotion next to it, okay? Then it says, tell your friend what is happening in each picture. Say how you would feel if these things happened to you. So I want you to think about this. If a big boy takes all your nice things, would you feel happy? Would you feel excited? Or would you feel sad? Then it says, how would you feel if you and your friend get to play together? Are you going to be cross? Are you going to be happy? Or are you going to be scared? If you open a gift, are you going to be scared or excited or shy? If your brother or sister, or if you don't have a brother or sister but you have a cousin, if they break your favorite toy, are you going to be shy? Are you going to be glad? Glad means happy. Or are you going to be cross? Show me how you'll feel. Now, let's move on to our lesson for today. We've worked with life skills and we are going to move on to today's lesson. So the first part, okay, we're working with maths. All you're doing here, I'm just going to explain this work quickly. You are going to add up the sums and you are seeing if it makes 5. Okay, so we've been working with 5. The whole of last week we worked with sums. So let's see. The first one says 1 plus 4. I have 1, I add 4. Do I have 5 now? Yes. So you're going to take a color and you're going to outline that question. See, I made it outlined and then you color it in because 1 plus 4 is 5 and we're working with 5. Okay, then over here the next one says 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. So does 2 plus 1 make 5? No. So you're not going to color that one in. You're just going to leave it. You look at the next one, see if that sum makes 5. Look at the next one, see if that sum makes 5. That one, does it make 5? And if it does make 5, then you color it in. Then over here in the box, it says write any sum of 5. Okay, so what that means is you are going to write a sum like here, 5 plus 0. But you must say equals 5, okay? On this worksheet, it doesn't say equals, but you are going to say equals 5. Okay, so we've worked with sums there. We are writing our own sum over here. And then this cute little number in the corner, you are going to color in. So the number 5 is in grass and there's flowers there that you can color in. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you don't have a printer and you need to do this work, all you need to do in your page is you're going to look at how it looks on the computer screen, write it out, and all the ones with number that equals to number 5, you are going to make a little star next to it. So you're just going to trace it like that. Not trace it, you are going to just make a little star kind of shape. So it will just look like that in your book, okay? But you can draw it in a straight line. It doesn't have to look like this worksheet, okay? Then, the next part of our worksheet works with this page, okay? This is called word pop. And we are working with words that end in at, okay? So words like k, at, m, at, s, at, b, at. All those words end with at, okay? Say at. They end with at, okay? So you are going to go through these words over here in the circle and you are going to color in all the words that have at in it. So you take a color. So the first word I can see says cat. I'm going to draw a circle around it and color it in. So it will be like that. But you're going to look at all the words over there. So does the word r-e-d, does that end with at? No. So am I going to color it in? No. Only the words that end with at. If you need to remember how at looks, it is over here in the triangle and you can find it over there. When you are done, you are going to color it. You're going to write the words that you found over here. You'll write the words over here. Then, if you don't have your printer, all you need to do is on a piece of paper, just look at this worksheet on the computer or on the phone and write out the words that end with at. Okay, so now I'm going to leave you guys to get going with your work. I know I spoke for a long time about life skills. A long time, yes. But this work is quite easy for you guys to do. When you are done, you cut it out, stick it into your books, and you're going to be set and ready to go. I am going to be posting our story time video. For story time, we are reading, let me just get the story. For story time, we are reading this lovely story called One Magical Morning, and we are going to be doing a craft activity with it. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's lesson and that you work really well with your Smarty Pants thinking cap. Okay, bye everybody.